So this YouTube channel is being started by my son and I. Say hello, buddy.
Hello, buddy.
We have built about 40 models together, give or take so far, and decided to, memorialize it by getting it put on film and put on the internet. And we thought, some other father-son activities might be relevant, and we're going to try to include that on the channel also. And buddy, what are you excited about with this model?
Watch the person get the body and open his video.
Okay, yeah. So Buddy does have a penchant for wanting, for really liking the pilots being put into the bodies here in the cockpits. Buddy, what's the favorite model you've built so far? Can you talk about it?
The red one that I have.
That's the favorite one you've ever done?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The Zaku.
Yeah, Ariel.
You didn't like, oh, that one. Okay, so yeah, that was the Ariel rebuild. So yeah, he did like that a lot. That was a Christmas present. How many pieces do you think are gonna be in here?
A billion.
A billion? Okay, well, we're gonna find out. I guess we're gonna open her up. Okay, today we are gonna be working with the long-awaited RX-78-2 version 3.0 Master Grade kit. So we've been looking for these everywhere. We finally got our hands on one at a great price. Thank you, Hobby Lobby. A lot of features on this, a lot of gimmicks. This is the only Master Grade kit I know of that has certain details and gimmicks like this. That inner frame is brand new to this type here, and I wish that every Master Grade kit from here on out would adopt these core principles. The tools of the trade today obviously are various types of nippers. We've got some sanding equipment here. Got a pin vise, might need to do some holes here. Got standard Gundam markers for panel lining. I'm sure that this guy's going to require some headgear to be removed to access that battery compartment. Trusty X-Acto knife, number 11 X-Acto knife for cleaning up some pieces here, especially after some painting. And trusty needlepoint tweezers. Gonna need those to apply decals, no doubt. Paint palette that we are using today is all Mr. Hobby brand. We're using the RX-78-2 blue, the RX-78-2 red, the RX-78-2 white, and some of the finer points we're going to be working with will be in the navy blue for certain details and the black gray for the inner frame here. As always, working with Tester's gloss coat top coat. That's going to be applied at the end of all painting, and yeah, should be a fun experience. So enjoy the ride. Go ahead and open it up.
Yeah,
There's one. Get that other one. Yep, just get her started. Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna open it.
Alright, go ahead. Let's see what we can do with here.
Yeah, there's probably a billion.
A billion?
Yeah.
Oh, and look, this one's got the hands like our perfect strap. Perfect frame. Looks like we've got everything's fairly standard for a 100 kit. here, bud. Let me see. A lot of decals on here, but oh look, they've got the
I know,
metallic.
look at that big giant shield.
Yeah, that is a big one. They've got those metallic decals, which are actual metal pieces. Those are really beautiful. And, yeah. So the pieces we're gonna have to construct are obviously the head unit, body unit, left arm, right arm, shield, left leg, right leg, waist unit, core fighter, beam rifle, and hyper bazooka here. And these are going to be, this is some instructions about how these metal decals go on. So we're going to definitely be using Google Translate. We learned that a little while ago that you can actually take a photo of these manual pages, and Google Translate will automatically translate them from Japanese to English, which has been very helpful. Very helpful. Let's see, nothing out of the ordinary here. Let's see, except for this LED kit. So this is the first master grade kit that I've ever seen that I know about that has an LED kit in the eyes, just like the perfect grade kits have got, and that's brand new, and hopefully the batteries that we've got will fit this unit, some leftover batteries. But anyway, I think after this thing is painted and panel lined and put together properly, it is just going to be gorgeous. And I've seen a couple of builds of these already, and I've just been very jealous because of how beautiful they are. We matched these colors. We matched the color scheme before we began, so that was helpful. We've got the light gray and the white and the bright blue and the bright red and the more subdued blue color here, which is more of the dark gray is what they're calling it. The decals here, if you can see, they are water slides and these actual metal decals. That's just beautiful. A lot of gimmicks in this, which is going to be, I mean, look at the articulation here. It's going to be gorgeous. And once again, they've got those hands just like the perfect grade, perfect strike, which is the only time I've ever seen those. And I love those hands because they just have such a full range of motion with all the joints without having to piece all the joints together like with the perfect grade strike freedom. Yeah, this is that a little more detail here. They look like spiders when they're on the runners. I thought that was really neat the first time I saw it. Yeah, everything looks pretty standard here, and I think without further ado, oh, so this is just like the perfect grade Unleashed RX-78-2. The LED unit is in the chest cavity. That way it lights up the vents and the eyes. So this is going to be interesting because there were a lot of complaints about the perfect grade RX-78-2 LED, the Unleashed lighting kit, that it was too dim, and hopefully that will not be the case here because we like to display our kits. So let me see what kind of batteries she takes here. We'll have to do some translating on that to figure that out exactly. Got a beautiful shield assembly and bazooka here. That's fantastic. And let me see. Yeah, so just like with that perfect grade kit, this little tab pops down and attaches here, which is such a great feature because, I mean, I'm embarrassed to say, but I mean, there's some high grade kits and even some master grade kits, lower quality ones, where Buddy and I have had to super glue weapons and swords, beam sabers into hands because they just won't stay on the dang in the dang model hands. And I don't like that. That shouldn't be that way. You know, that kind of like, that's a one-use thing. Now you can't use it anymore. So she did not come with a stand, I don't believe, but that's okay. We've got some extra stands lying around. That's fine. Yeah, everything is beautiful. And I think that's exactly how I want it arranged by the time we're done here. List of all the decals here and water slides, and yeah. So that's the version 3.0 Master Grade RX-78-2 Gundam Gunpla kit. We are gonna have a heck of a time doing this, and we're gonna keep track of our time, see how long it takes us to do this, because Buddy and I always do that. I think the last perfect grade model that we did took us right around 15 hours or 16 hours or something. We did that over Christmas, and that was just awesome. So we will try to knock this out in less time than that, but you know, we'll get there. So bear with us, stick around. You're in for a good show, and as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and share. stop and take a second to, because I didn't notice this earlier. I wanted to remark upon how there are like less than 20 of these rubberized, cap pieces for this whole assembly, which is kind of a beautiful thing considering some of these other Master Grade kits have, sheets yay big filled with cap pieces. This 3.0 series really is the new standard for what Master Grade kits should be. I also wanted to talk about these stickers. So I thought there were water slides on here, but these are all decals. But I wanted to get a close-up on these metal, I thought these were metal textured decals, but this is actual metal foil that's going to go on accentuate those pieces from the inside. So just wanted to take a break here before we started building and go over that, because I'm very, very impressed by that. All right, so we're gonna get into the build, the meat and potatoes of this. I'm gonna do time-lapse videos for the individual components, the sections in here, which are outlined right here. But for the actual construction stuff, Buddy and I are going to put them together real time and give comments. So, all right, before we get down to the main build here, standard tools, I'm gonna be using, this is my trusty file here. It's got 8 or so different configurations on here. I've used this on over 50 builds, and it's still tried and true here. Got an number 11 X-Acto knife to get off any errant pieces that we find that I can't get with the nippers. Pen vise here for accentuating any holes or any depressions that we need to stand out a little more. Got a standard panel lining marker here, which we're going to do it as we go because we've learned from our mistakes. Needle nose tweezers here to apply any decals, and I don't think we're going to need that. I didn't see any screws in the kit, and we're just going to keep track of our rubber pieces up top as we go. Okay, so the body unit is finally done. I've got a few areas to touch up on. This was tricky. This has a lot of little inlaid parts and a lot of parts that fit very, very precisely and snugly together, and it was almost impossible to get some of them to work. I'm a little concerned about some of the color matching here with the reds and the blues. These red pieces here and here are slightly lighter than the main torso. It's the same thing on this side, so I might have to paint those, I'm not sure. All in all, little metal accentuation stickers here. A lot of great detail, but a lot of trial and error with fitting these pieces together. You have to get them exactly right. So especially these little vent fins for the chest here. That was tricky. That's right. All right, here, let me see the instructions. Okay, so the eyepieces, the letter I, not the eyeball, they go like this. And then it's telling us to put this right here, like...
Can I do it?
I'll let you do the armor.
What's the armor?
The white parts that go on the outside. And that sits right there. And then this goes right here.
This. And this one is right here on the instructions.
That's right. Alright, and then this little yellow piece says, I think that's symmetrical. This is for the
I'm
Vulcan cannons.
I'm walking kids. My walking kids.
Okay, you ready to help?
Yes, my walking kids.
Alright. Look, this piece, this is the back of the head. You know how these go.
I
Let me
know.
see.
Yeah, I know, Bubbalo.
Alright, so put that on the back of the head. Move it up here. Just slide it in. Yep. Look where they line up. I just slide it in. I think it goes a little higher.
Oh.
Nope, not that high. Don't force it. A little lower. A little lower. You see the slots? Look. Yeah, there they are. Look, hang on. Let me see. Let me check these.
What's that little piece for?
It goes on the back of the head.
What's this for? Is this for the hood? This goes right here on the head.
Alright, here, set that down for just 1 second. Let me see the instructions. Okay, so these go on the sides.
Okay. I don't have...
Hang on. Make sure that it's the right one. It's got a little rough spot. Can we do it up here?
Nope.
Nope. I think that's for the other side, pal. Let me see.
Well, okay, like that?
Flip it around. No, you had it. You had it right.
This?
Yep, look where the slots are. Line it up on the holes. Good. Now look, now do this one. For the other side. Whoops.
Blah.
Wait, flip it. Yep, just like that.
I put this on there.
Nope, I gotta do the headpiece.
Okay, I'll do it.
That goes up front. Be gentle with those.
Yeah, because the yellow pieces go right there.
No, just push it down. Don't. Hang on.
Jab. Blah.
Buddy.
Oh, they're cheeky. But choo-choo train.
Choo-choo train.
Dog.
Wait, where's the... Hang on. Hey.
No.
Easy.
No, hey. No. There you are.
All right, so let's put the top of the headpiece on there.
Yay!
You do it over here, pal,
Yoink.
so we can see it.
Yay!
Good.
I know how to put the whole head on. Flip it. Yep.
Yep, like that. Here, do it over here. Do it right here, so we can see. All right, and then the last piece is that little red piece that goes on.
Mhm.
Good job. Look at that.
Give it to me.
Good job.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so here is progress so far. So we got the body unit done. Got the core fighter done, which we already transformed there. Getting ready to put it in the body here in a little bit for final assembly. Got the headpiece done. Has a lot of great detail in it. Not used to those clear assembly parts, but that's gonna come into play with the LED kit, no doubt. Wanted to talk about these arm pieces. So these took me longer than most arms would, just because they're so detailed. And I understand that this is the Perfect Grade Unleashed kit scaled down to the Master Grade size, which I could tell what they're trying to do here. There's these little inlay metal stickers that go across this part here, and there's some inside, which I don't know why, because you can't see them. So I don't know why they chose that. But anyway, these arm pieces took forever and a lot of trial and error, because they had these mechanics that allow them to do this on the inside of here. And I understand that these will open up and allow visibility, show off detail access and all that. But yeah, just having this full flexibility range of motion here was a lot of trial and error, because there's these two little circular half moon catches in here which allow for this motion right here in both of these, and it just took a lot longer than I expected, and I had to use the tweezers a lot and look at it under a magnified view to get the parts exactly right, because they're tricky. The hands, once again, are these Perfect Grade style. I call them spider hands. That's what they look like when they come in the runners. But they're beautiful and they have full flexibility. Only one set of hands with kits like this. I'm okay with that, because they tend to hold on to stuff really well. And this is new. So this little peg here, which can be recessed, this is what's going to allow this kit to hang on to weapons and beam sabers and stuff. So that's new for me. I've never seen that before. I love it. I wish my Perfect Grade kits had that, so they could hang on to their weapons without a lot of balancing act stuff. But yeah, these arms took forever. We are making slow and steady progress. A couple hours into the build now. We're going to start on the waist unit and the legs here very soon, and we're going to wait for final assembly to do. We're going to wait till all the components are built before we put everything together, but this is the rundown so far. Okay, so we are done with the feet, and guys, these are very dynamic, fluidly moving, flexible pieces here, and it's functioning like an accordion. You know, all these pieces, they lock in snugly together to give it form and posture and stability when you need it, but they are Insanely flexible. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so Buddy and I are back.
No food, I'm gonna keep the head.
Okay.
Hey, whoa.
I can't see those instructions, ding-a-ling. of dollars.
Or a billion.
Not quite a billion. Okay, we are completely done except for the weapons and accessories. This is a fantastic build. I'm going to offer some critique on some of the other parts once she's put together. But buddy, I'm going to let you do the honors here. First off, let's get the head put on the body here.
Okay.
Be gentle with it.
This is going to be easy.
Yep, just be gentle with it. Let's push from the top. There we go.
Got the head.
Beautiful.
Can I put on my phone right now?
Not yet. Let's do the shoulders and the arms next.
Okay. So first, do we do the arms?
Shoulders. Gotta put those on
do
first.
the arms first.
Well, the shoulders have to go on first, so
Yeah.
you know that. It's just like yours.
Okay, that's funny.
Yep, and then hold it like. With the horns. Flip it around.
Okay, why's that even not working?
Flip it around. There's that arm. If you hold it like this.
Here, you hold it for me.
Okay. Parts of this kit that I really loved were the attention to detail in all the minute parts. And I mean, you've got very small interworking parts here that are extremely detailed and very well done, and it's beautiful. I mean, the aesthetics of it are you know, something that I would expect out of a kit of this caliber, being this new. Overall, had a lot of fun doing the build. It took a lot of detail with these decals. Some of these decals are bigger pieces, but some are very small and very hard to place, but they cover up a lot of the accent holes and divots in the armor. So overall, very pleased with that. Some of the things I'm not so happy with, so in particular, this entire torso piece here, and I understand that this is supposed to be made accessible to remove the core fighter, and that's canon, that's true to standard, I get that. The core fighter here folds up, and Mr. Ray goes right here where this other stand-in pilot is right now. Slides up in there. Right now we've got that filler torso piece in there holding the torso to the waist, but the torso is extremely flimsy. I mean, the thing comes apart just looking at it. I'm surprised it hasn't started coming apart since we've been filming here, but I have a really hard time posing this kit because the torso comes detached from the waist so easily. And I tried it with the core fighter also. It did not really make a big difference in terms of stability. Now, some other pieces here that we had a lot of issues with. I don't know why it was this left shoulder specifically. There's a little piece. These two pieces are clamped down, held down just by pressure with this C-shaped piece that fills out the top of the shoulder armor. And for some reason, every time I move the thing, this piece flies off into oblivion. Sometimes this blue piece that lifts up, that allows you to attach the arm a lot easier and showcase that inner arm joint, it's flown off several times. So I don't know what the fix is for that. Maybe we'll just have to utilize the left arm for the shield, keep it down by the side there. I have not had any issues with the right shoulder at all, even when I had to take it off and put it back on multiple times to apply decals and top coat. I had no issues there. So I don't know, maybe it's a fluke. Maybe it's just a design flaw. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just pieced something together incorrectly or didn't fit two pieces on the upper torso, the chest perfectly. I don't know, but I'm pretty experienced in this. I've been doing it for a long time. I think I know what I'm doing in terms of basic, structural stuff. Another thing is this piece that's supposed to be covering the pilot is just gone. I have no idea where the piece is. It is shown in the artwork for the kit, even with the core fighter removed, having this piece covered up. Now, I don't know if they're trying to recreate this open hatch style design with the pilot climbing in there. I really don't know, but there is not a piece in the box. I checked my runners again. There is not a piece in that box that covers this void here. So that was kind of disappointing, and maybe I'll just have to keep the core fighter in there and not display it, which I'd like to display it alongside it. or Buddy, I think, wants to display with his collection. He always likes to keep the planes that come with the kits, like the Zephyrantes kit and all of the strike variants and their jets that came with them. He likes to display those in his collection, so I might just let him do that. But yeah, so key takeaways are there's some flimsy parts. This head, neck unit, collar unit pops right off, and it's supposed to allow the LED kit to go in there. Inside the palm here, there's a little peg that can be recessed and hidden, or can pop up. And this any of the weapons that come with this kit, the beam sabers and the rifle and the bazooka, all have the option of, or feature of, being able to be attached. There's a peg here and a peg here. Get around that thumb. Get out of here, thumb. And they just lock into place. You don't need to even have to worry about the fingers being closed down for tension on here. I could hit this all I want, that peg's not going to come out. So I really appreciate that feature. I wish more kits had it, because it would save a lot of frustration and time and effort getting posing and weapons added correctly. Another cool thing about here, true to form and canon here, this the bazooka and all of the weapons actually can they stow away very neatly here in the rear of the waist. There's these 3 pegs here, and all of these weapons have these little pegs that you can insert right here. If it wants to play ball, it flips. It can be hidden. You could lock it into place here. If I can get her to lock in here. And that's very snug. That's not going anywhere either. That's pretty secure. I feel really confident about that. That dang waist unit though, if you can see here, I mean, it's already trying to come apart. I mean, the thing does not stay together at all. I mean, look, there it goes. The thing just falls apart in your hands. And I just seated it back together. So that might limit some of the posability for this kit. All in all though, I am not complaining. A lot of beautiful features about this kit, a lot of great detail. Something I really liked were the decals. So we added some for some customized looks here, but these are interchangeable. You can pick where you want certain shoulder armor decals displayed, and I was also kind of disappointed with some of these metal stickers here. They have not been as adhesive as I'd like. Consistently, we did a lot of great detail work with panel lining. It took a long time. Look, that dang shoulder's trying to pop off again. That shoulder, look, this little piece slides out and makes this whole thing go to pot. Makes the whole thing pop out. And I've lost that piece on my floor 3 times, I think, since starting this build. Yeah, but a lot of great detail. We added some stuff that wasn't supposed to be there, but we thought it looked cool. That's some of Buddy's imagination there, his flair. So yeah, really great kit. It looks beautiful. We did the Bandai, one-step method where we did panel lines. Well, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 is pretty fair. If this thing was less flimsy in some of these areas, it would have easily been a perfect score. Okay, so we're gonna showcase just how flimsy this thing is. Yeah, made a little mess there. So this torso comes off so easily, and you would think with these interlocking pieces And the way that the waist is set up to have these interlocking pieces, you know, the male and female joint pieces, you'd think this thing would be a lot sturdier, but it just feels so brittle. This shoulder piece, I'm not gonna take it off because it was really hard to get it on there for this final shot, but it just comes popping right off, and this whole C piece comes off. So I don't know what's been done there. Like I said, it could be builder error, it could be my error. Some really great things about this kit. So the interlocking peg system in the hands is beautiful, and the way it's set up is so a peg comes out of a piece of weaponry, whether it's the beam rifle or this bazooka or the beam sabers, right? They've got these peg pieces that fold away. This one's folded in. This one is not. Left that one out for you to see. This little peg piece right here just pops right into the hand, the inside of the hand, the palm, and the void that's left here, the little gap that's left right here, is for the palm peg to fit right in, and they lock in really snug. And when you couple that with the extreme finger articulation with these spider style hands and fingers, you've really got a solid piece here. You know, these pegs in the palms, I wish every single kit had that feature, because I mentioned before, it has been a difficult thing to get some of these weapons to stay where they belong without having to resort to, never moving a kit ever, or Buddy and I have had to use super glue. Little tiny beads of super glue to get weapons to stay in the hands, and I mentioned before, that's unfortunate, because that's you can't undo that, not without some damage. So you're kind of stuck with a one-off pose, one-off thing. And when we add to our collection, we like to rearrange certain poses or certain kits to kind of fit the flow of the new edition, if you will. But all in all, very happy with it. It's a beautiful kit. Like I said, it's going to be the centerpiece of my display, because it is the OG, it's the original issue, and I want it to be in the center there to show it off. And maybe, just maybe, if I've got the patience for it, I'll invest in the Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78-2, because as far as I know, looking at other reviews, it's an identical kit to this, just scaled up. And I think maybe that would eliminate some of the issues that this one had, because you could apply a little more force and it'd be a little sturdier. So maybe we'll see. Maybe that'll be our next build. Who knows? But if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you supporting the channel and liking and subscribing and all that good stuff. This is one of many videos that Buddy and I are going to be producing for Father-Son Gunpla. This is a hobby and a passion that we've got, and we've been doing it for several years, and we love it. And it's just a great activity to do together as father and son, and really stimulates a lot of brain activity, I think. I mean, Buddy is 6. We've been building these together since he was 4. So, we've been doing it for a long time. We got the bright idea to start filming these, after we were watching some of these other Gunpla channels, and thought it would be a great idea. And he said, Daddy, why don't we do that? That'd be cool to see us building models on TV or on YouTube, and it kind of took off from there.